United Kingdoms are divided over so-called same-sex marriage. An NAACP president says sayonara. And cities across America are calling charity a crime. All that and more coming up on today's Catholic News Roundup.
Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by pewsitter.com, your online Catholic newspaper for the third millennium, catholicmediacoalition.org, in line with the Church, online with the world.
Hello and welcome to today's edition of Catholic News Roundup. I'm Matthew McAuliffe. United in disorder. United Kingdom's parliament is posturing itself to legalize same-sex marriage. 500,000 signatures were delivered to Prime Minister Cameron's office protesting the change this week, the same day the Church of England and Catholic bishops in the country came out to release a statement defending marriage as an institution between one man and one woman. The deadline for public comment on the issue is this Thursday, before Parliament will begin drafting a law to legalize homosexual marriage. Civil unions have been legal for same-sex couples in the United Kingdom since 2005. No Nun Fun. The Vatican has met with the LCWR demanding that it obey and promote Catholic doctrine. The meeting was a follow-up to the Vatican's decision to reform the Leadership Conference of Women Religious from the ground up. According to the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith, the LCWR does not follow church doctrine and is imposing certain, quote, radical feminist themes that are not compatible with Catholicism. The LCWR was created by the Vatican and remains under its direction, and for the next 5 years will be effectively under Vatican supervision. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Catholic nuns are cruising across the U.S. in tour buses, hoping to shout down the bishop's criticism of heterodox teaching. Network, a liberal social justice organization that calls itself Catholic, is announcing a bus tour many women religious are planning to take this summer to protest suggested budget cuts for some of their poverty programs. Network is closely partnered with the Leadership Conference of Women Religious, the biggest organization of religious sisters in the country. As we just told you, LCWR is under Vatican investigation for promoting beliefs contrary to the Catholic Church. But the tour dates, June 18th to July 2nd, overlap the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops' Fortnight for Freedom, combating President Obama's contraception mandate. Catholic author Ann Carey believes the tour is a political move to, quote, deflect the actual problems that the Vatican has pointed out. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a few seconds.
Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by NewOxfordReview.org, the voice of Catholic Orthodoxy, in print and on the web, and RenewAmerica.com, expanding the influence of America's grassroots in the cause of freedom.
Resigning over the rainbow. A president of the NAACP is resigning his office because of the group's recent resolution to support same-sex marriage. Reverend Keith Ratliff Sr. was president of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People for Iowa and Nebraska and has long opposed homosexual marriage. He said he was struggling with the group's endorsement made during a leadership retreat in Miami last month and was uncertain about his future with the NAACP. This event comes as African Americans across the country denounce homosexual marriage as a civil rights issue. Fired for dissidence. A Minnesota Catholic school teacher is being removed from her position after disagreeing with church teaching on homosexual marriage. The school learned about the teacher's position after administering a questionnaire asking where employees stand on church teachings like homosexuality. In a letter sent home to staff members and families, the teacher responded to her resignation saying, quote, I do not agree with all church teachings on a personal level, but I do not bring my own opinions into our religion classes, end quote. The school's administration called the teacher's resignation unfortunate, but said it was the school's, quote, fiduciary responsibility to ask her to leave. Criminal work of mercy. Over the past several years, cities across America have put severe restrictions on feeding the homeless, and in some cases, making it a crime. Places like Orlando, Houston, Los Angeles, New York, Las Vegas, Philadelphia, and over 50 other cities have laws on the books stipulating where, when, or even if you can hand out food to the indigent. This according to the National Law Center on Homelessness and Poverty. Such laws are making it difficult for Catholics and Christians to perform the important work of corporal mercy. I'm Matthew McAuliffe. Thanks for tuning in today. Be sure and tune in tomorrow for your daily dose of Catholic News Roundup right here on RealCatholicTV.com. Also be sure to check out The Vortex, where Michael talks about the newest fortress of faith, gearing up for battle. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to tell all your friends about us. And as always, God bless you.